Okay, so I thought I'd do a video about like the capabilities of sort of making content creation in Bazzite. Now, this is sort of aimed at people who make YouTube videos. I mean, obviously, as you go through this, you can think of other uses for this, but this is quite a cheap way to do it. I mean, DaVinci Resolve is £225. You need the paid version to do this, but obviously in Bazzite, that's free. And if you're making videos with OBS, which is this, things like that, you're cutting them up, you want to put them online. Here's a sort of like, I was looking at I make a lot of videos, and I was looking at some systems today to make short videos. And also, it's like, how do you make I've done this in other videos, but how do you make your YouTube description? I mean, these are all YouTube workflows for you that may save you a bit of money. Anyway, so what we're going to do is just like screen capture. That's me in the corner. Someone actually made a comment that my videos would have more credibility if I wasn't actually in the video. Whoever you are, thank you for that. That made me laugh. But I mean, I don't know. I should be in them maybe. I don't want to be some faceless AI bot that YouTube is awash with, these monotone voices that aren't real. Anyway, so here we go. So we're in this. We're doing a screen capture. Maybe you're doing a game. You've captured a game, and you've done a voiceover on your game, and you want to put it up there. So okay, so let's shrink this down, and I've got DaVinci Resolve now. There's a really good, easy way to install DaVinci Resolve on Bazzite. Fantastic. It's a UJust script. I'll put a link to it in the video to do it. So let's fire up Resolve. He says, double clicking it. There it is. Oof, that was a worry. So here we go. Here's our video coming up. And let's make a new project. And we're going to call this YouTube. So I'm making, I don't know, games capture video. Me talking over I've already used that. So I'm going to make a YouTube video. So there it is. That's going to be my video. I mean, so I make a games capture video talking over the top, comparing graphics cards. We've done it now. So let's just get some content in, and we'll sort of go through it. So I've got in here, I've got a project folder, and this is one of my videos. You may have watched it. It's about CatchyOS and 60p CatchyOS and how you set it up, like content creation tools and what you can do there. So just drag the two clips in. It's recorded AV1 on here. So let's just grab it. Because I've got an NVIDIA card in here, I can encode and decode AV1 like butter. If you're on a Mac, you can only decode. You can't write it. Anybody, but which is a bit problematic. Anyway, so let's just create a new timeline. And I'm just going to create 4K. So for now, I'm going to use full 4K and create. Let's flip over to my timeline. So there's my video. And I'm going to make sure I've got the right order. Yeah, there's Catchy. And there's my thing. So normally you do some titling. I don't know. I'm going to drop something in here. Let's move the whole thing along a bit. Generators. I don't know. Let's put that in there. I'm so used to using other editing packages. And that's going to do like, I don't know. Let's just type that in, Catchy OS tools, whatever. Okay, and then let's come out of that. Full size, massive gap. Go back to the timeline. Get rid of the gap. Okay, so there's my video, and I've got a title on it now. So there it is. Boom. I mean, so you've done all that now. So you've done all your bits for your video, and you're ready to go. You've normalized, you've played with your audio, and obviously this is the paid voice Resolve. So you'd be in here, AI voice leveler, put it down to 36. Something like that, I don't know, and that because I'm talking into a mic. AI voice leveler 36. We've done our voice isolation, all these kind of things, and then what we would do is a couple of ways to do this. So we would go up here, and he says go up to the top here, And in our timeline, we word media pool, we'll transcribe the entire video. This is for two reasons. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to just use this transcription. I'll show you doing ChatGPT. Now you can do this locally. I've got Llama on here, and you can do it. I'm just sort of doing it for speed, and ChatGPT 5 is pretty good. It doesn't cost a lot, but there's a lot of ways you can do this. You can do exactly the same thing on a local AI if you want to. I've got Alpaca installed on here, development Alpaca, and you can run this. It's local AI, download a Llama. You can use Grok or whatever. You've got your models up here, and you can do it that way if you want. But I'm just going to do it with ChatGPT because you can go in and do it. It's not cheap, isn't it, to use it? But it's up to you how you do this. You just need AI, really. You're using an AI now, but you need more AI, another AI. So yeah, so here you go. Let it do its thing. And they get a transcription. So what you need to do with the transcription is just export it and put it into the main projects folder. Okay. Close. So if we just go into our video folder, we've got this timeline. And if I open it up in, I think it's called Kate on Bazzite, here's my transcription. So there's two things we can do with it. First of all, so if we jump to ChatGPT, we'll do the first part. We'll go write me a YouTube description under 450 CHR from this transcript. Now it's really, you can have a ball with this. Where is it? Timeline. I can write a better prompt, but it'll just bang out something for me. Hang on, it's uploading. Okay, just read it. There you go. And there you go. There's your video. There's your thingy. It's explaining what I'm doing in it. Content creation. Do it under 4,500 characters. 5,000 characters is the YouTube limit. There is like and subscribe. All the goodness there. And then the last part you do is give me the tags under 500 CHR. So you're allowed 500 characters in your tags. And there it is. So when you upload it, I need a title and a title under 100 CHR. Here's a keyword friendly title. So catchy OS Linux book. So that's all the hard work done for that. And you could upload your video now, encode it, upload it, and put all that in, and that's your first bit of your video done. But what you want to do is create a short. Now, how does a short help you? Just the way that's weird way YouTube works, you dump up a short that links to your main video. The shorts get consumed so quickly. So, but how do you cut down? I mean, this video here is 26 minutes long. How do I cut down after all the rambling that I normally do in my videos into under 3 minutes for a short? So let's do that. So what we do, I've written a prompt. I'll put the prompt up for you somewhere. So here's my prompt. And I'm going to select all, and I'm going to edit, and I'm going to copy. Get rid of that, get rid of that. And what this prompt does is you'll see from when I drop it in here, paste. Hard and fast rules. Extract 20 of the words, hang on, which is basically, if I missed a part out of this, I'm going to double check a little bit more of this that I may not have copied. Let me just go in here. Let's do this. I'll paste the proper one, but this should do the trick anyway. And basically, it's a prompt that's going to trim down the script into a 3-minute script. So let's just go get the timeline, which was our transcription, and then let that load. Then we'll run it and see what it does. So it's making me, from the exact words, it's making me a 3-minute long script. See if it does it. Okay, so it's made me the script. So all I need to do now is cut out that, and then I need to go to Kate, my editor, file, new. I need to paste what it's written out, and then save as, and we'll call this 3min .txt. So what's happened there is I've dumped in a transcript. The prompt has trimmed down my script using the original script into 3 minutes. Okay, so let's close that and then go back into Resolve. Now, here's the clever part. So up here, we select both of these parts here, both of the original pieces of media, right click, AI tools, create new timeline using the telescript. Click on that, and it'll click on my 3 minutes, open. And here, how long is that? That is create me a new timeline that's 2 minutes 39 long. Now we'll play it, and you can see from the script. Let's go back to what it's saying. It would have cut the actual timeline down to rid of those bits. Cut the timeline down from this script. So let's go back in. What does it say? It says, and this is all about dialogue. Okay, so another one to see what channel it's done. Tons of Linux videos. The first wave is videos that launch at the box. It's basically just getting USB, blah, blah, blah. So the one that we're looking at is CatchOS. Great. Catchy sort of the bell of the ball. And you can see what it's done. It's picked out some key bits when I did Call of Duty in there, about the package manager, a little bit about GIMP and Photoshop and Kdenlive. And then it's, to summarize, Catchy is brilliant, which I did say, but it's sort of biff around the edges, a bit rough around the edges. A rolling release, super quick, all blah blah blah. And that, I don't know if we'll play it. It's recording the actual. See, it's created all the edits for me. So obviously this isn't quite right for YouTube yet. There you go. It's jumping through it. So I've cut a 3-minute video. Now you may need to refine that prompt a little bit and play with it. It's not super perfect, but it's really, really quick. I was looking at this stuff today. There's like pay $20-$30 a month to upload your clips to some system that's basically doing this and then downloads them. So, I mean, once you've done that, let's just change the timeline. Where's my new timeline? Timeline settings, and then go to project. Is that the right one? Yeah, and then we use vertical resolution. Okay. Now we're in vertical resolution. So it's thankfully cut me out of it for that person that doesn't want me in my videos. Jumps through, bit of Call of Duty, keeps in the center. I mean, you can resize, because it's cut, pre-cut for you, you can resize bits if you want to. Now, obviously, the timeline AI tools create subtitles from audio, auto, create. So now in my short version, I mean, obviously when you upload it to YouTube, normally it does subs for you, but you can put your subs over the top here. There you go, and my subs are done. So you can go through, it's about quite a line. So let's reduce the size. Track. Let's put my size down. Font face semi-bold. I don't know, bold. Change its color. Make it, I don't know, yellow, green, something so it really stands out. I don't know. Stroke color, sorry. Color. Make it green. And then there you go. So you can fiddle around the harsh extent. And obviously that's 2 minutes 42 seconds long. So you can actually bumper that and put your own little start thing. And then you deliver that. So in the course of about 20-30 minutes, you fundamentally created your long version. You created your short version for promotional aspects, and you can upload that. So, and you know, no effort at all, really. All done with AI. So 2 stages of AI, you know, transcription with AI, back out, use an AI prompt to cut down your transcription into 3 minutes, and then basically you've got to and then use text-based AI editing
to create and edit in 3 minutes. Now have a look around and you'll see that there's lots of paid services to do this, and you can do this for next. And I'm in Bazzite on Linux doing all this, so I've got just as much power as a Windows user, or probably more, actually, to tell you the truth. So if you're making videos in YouTube for YouTube on OBS in Bazzite or any Linux distribution, do this on Windows, and you don't know if you can do it on Mac, I don't care. Then basically, it's a really simple setup for you. You can turn out videos really quickly, and it takes a long time to cut down 25 minutes of footage into something 3 minutes is sort of cohesive. So there you go. So let's shut that down. I'll post the script. There's a bit missing off this one, actually. There's a bit at the beginning that tells the assistant to have a role. I'll make sure when I post this, I put it up. You're using ChatGPT 5. You can use it in the free ones as well, like Alpaca and stuff like that. You get different results because obviously the AI is trained to. Gemma's very good, apparently. Gemma, there's a big version, but it depends on what you want to do. Claude's very good, but I mean, you want to try and keep your costs down doing this stuff. So if you can get it working, keep tweaking the prompt yourself with a local version of Alpaca or something like that, or even the new ChatGPT OSS 20 billion parameter model that sits inside a 16 gig video card, then you basically your only investment is £225 on for $299 on DaVinci Resolve, and you've got a real powerhouse of a YouTube production house at your fingertips with literally no effort whatsoever. Let's just go back to OBS. So there you go, OBS. That's running. So I hope that's useful. If you've got any questions about this process, give me a shout. There's lots of ways to do this. It's quite flexible. But the key thing is spend your time on your edit to your graphics. Once that's done, you don't want to spend hours making a 3-minute edit. Over there, they're very, but short, so very, very useful. So you want to do this really quick, or you can even do that for a TikTok. The same thing. Just change the prompt to 1 minute and just go, I want the key points. So you play with the AI and just drop down the transcription, bring it back into Resolve, and then you've got another edit. Anyway, I hope that's useful. Thanks for watching.